Yo, what is going on today, guys? It is Rowan or Spencer here coming at you with a brand new video. I hope everyone had a great weekend playing 2004scape. I want to give a special shout out to everyone that popped into my stream. I streamed on Friday and Sunday. I did go out of town Saturday through Sunday, and so I really didn't get a lot of time to play as much as I wanted to. But I played like 4 hours on Friday and then an additional like 2 to 3 on Sunday. Unfortunately, I did not get a rare. We're in a bit of crossroads right now trying to figure out what exactly I want to do to prep for next weekend. And so this week I'm going to really try my hardest to figure that out. I do want to go over all of the rares that are now currently in the games. So if you haven't been paying close attention to the forums or just maybe you didn't get a chance to play this weekend, let's jump into it. Originally, Morgan posted a form here to kind of update and to fill out. But unfortunately, I think that it was only the first weekend. The forum kind of got a little crazy, and so there hasn't been any new updates. But it has been confirmed all of the current rares in the game as of now. And this is the current list. I will give one answer as a thank you to everyone since the report load has been low on the team recently. Total in the game, party hats, 2 yellows, 3 blues, 2 greens, 4 whites, and 1 red. So we're looking at 12 party hats in the game now. We also have 5 crackers. We have 5 Halloween masks, RAP the green. Those of you that don't know, it was reported that somebody got the green Halloween mask but had a full inventory, and so it dropped on the ground and they just didn't know. And so it just faded into oblivion, unfortunately. 2 Santa hats, 1 disc of returning, 3 pumpkins, and 2 Easter eggs. Looks like someone else had to add. So this is 30 plus 1 over 2 weekends. For any individuals as a rare, that's 240 over 15 equals 16, so 16 blue pea hats, 16 Santas, etc. Looks like other people are just kind of talking about everything involved now. Someone here saying, I feel like 75 party hats and 300 Santas wouldn't make them rares and would be too many anyway. When they first got released, they weren't meant to be rares, but became that over time. So how they come into Lost City, I guess, has to be done differently to make them rare from the start, and it's probably so hard to gauge and do. But I do see what you're saying and keeping it in line with the hierarchy of how rare as such. But as they've said before, they can tweak if needed. They're not happy. It's fun watching it all play out. Noda makes a great point. At the time, all of the rares when they were introduced into RuneScape originally weren't necessarily considered rare. Like, it wasn't supposed to be a thing. But now here we are. In the long run, they would become rare regardless. New people are still coming to this game. Unless this game will just never get new players and die entirely, there's not much to worry that 300 Santas will be too many. But even if that were to happen, the game would be dead either way in worst case scenario, so rares wouldn't matter. Nobody would be playing, so nobody would care. Not that I think that this would happen, but it seems to be the mentality of others. Again, it isn't even over 4 months all over, so I wouldn't say okay. Mod Brandon said, crazy pitch. We should wipe everyone's progress and restart as an RSC server. Run it for a few years like that, drop rares on the original timeline, and then transition to RS2. This is the only way to make it authentic, so all in favor, please raise your hands. This is a joke. Please, yeah, don't tell me. Notice that the amount of people that would quit during the grind. Let's go back to 01 when you had to click on the pick and axe and click on the rock and tree. Yeah, no. 04 is hard enough. So there you have it. That is the rare update. As far as trades go, I believe that there's been 1 trade to have happened. I might be wrong on if there's been more or not, but I do know, I want to say the green party hat. Was it not the green? They might have not listed the actual sell of it. Is it blue? No, it wasn't blue. White? No. So wait, I guess you guys can't see this. So for the white party hat, I see that iSpec High recently sold for 8 million, but I don't know if this was the sell that I was thinking of, because I thought I saw something about iSpec High saying he wanted his party hat back, but it could just be a troll. Someone is selling their yellow party hat for 175 mil. But that is where we're at. The little update on my stats. I almost got to 60 mining, and I'm working on smithing now. I was kind of going back and forth on stream about like what I should be like making and leveling up, and so I got a lot to figure out. Nonetheless, it's been an exciting time in RuneScape. I am total level 834, which is not too bad. Like I said, I really just had to figure out what I want to do for next weekend in order to maximize my actions. At the same time, I keep going back and forth between that and just playing the damn game, because I don't really want to worry about it, because I can't just sit there and play all weekend. But at the same time, I really want to get a rare. I am going to be working on range here soon though, so I am making these iron knives. I don't even know if this is gonna be good much longer for my level, but I feel like in this game you really can't go wrong. As long as you're getting XP, you're doing what you need to be doing. But I've been having a blast streaming, like I said, so definitely be on the lookout. If I'm ever live, just pop in and say what's up. I would ideally like to get a actual schedule down to make things easier, and like if you actually want to pop in there, it would be easier to know when I'm live, like week to week. So I'm working on that. That being said, I believe I'm just going to continue to work on questing while I can during the week. Honestly, what I did last week for one of my test streams was whenever I was doing Jungle Potion, I ended up turning my stream on and streaming that. And so maybe I'll just do that for the rest of these quests just for fun. Not too sure. I just want to make this quick video though and update everyone on the rares and let y'all know that, like I said, I am still unlucky. But that's not going to stop us. We have until the end of October, so we have a lot of time to get a rare. And that goes for everybody. You know, realistically, if you're playing this game or haven't even started to play this game, it's still so early on if you're actually interested and excited about getting a rare. So again, no time like the present. Start gearing up for next weekend and then the weekends to come, and hopefully you'll get lucky. If you haven't already, please drop a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps out my channel a lot. And I appreciate you all watching. It's been Roy and Spencer. I'll see y'all next time.